6 o'clock Sunday morning. This is what woke us up at 4 a.m. Lots of thunder, lots of lightning, and a whole lot of rain. Welcome to Oklahoma. We're supposed to be in the 90s today, so it's gonna be a humid one, I'm sure. More storms rolling through this afternoon. Wow, that was close. Everyone, so we had a loud morning. It started, as you could see, we woke up at 4 o'clock this morning just to booming thunder and lightning. The rain really didn't start until about 5, and then it just poured. We got an inch. Whenever I went out at 7 to feed the animals, we already had an inch, so it's kind of slacked off. We were supposed to be in the 90s today, but it is setting at about 76 on the back deck, so, and it looks like more storms are rolling in, which doesn't hurt my feelings at all. I'm good with that. It would have been the perfect day to work today outside, but it being Sunday, should have been a church day, but I think Jeff did a little bit much yesterday and he's pulled something on his back. I think he said he was going to try and walk out here with me, but he's not in a good way today. So I thought I'd just walk you guys around and show you the progress that has been made since we last was on here. Our concrete guy came out and he has started to build the form. He's going to bring his skid steer out and finish up some groundwork. As you can see, that corner needs to be leveled up, and Jeff will end up building a retaining wall here. And I don't know if we've really talked about this a whole lot. It's going to be 24 by 40, and whew, it's muddy up here. Through the back, he's going to install a French drain, because where those trees are, that's a gully, leads down into the road, so the drain down into the road. But anyways, things are starting. Our concrete guy's gonna be back next week. He's gonna do the rebar and, like I said, finish up right here, and then we'll be getting moving on the shop. I think Jeff's going to this is all going to be worked up, and this is going to be just like a carport area for him to park the tractor and such. We're gonna have to be careful with this area because this is the drain off and it drains down the road. We don't want to mess it up and have it go towards the house, so a lot of care is going to have to be taken with how we do that. But Hey, I'm over here. Mr. Injured. I said, Mr. Injured isn't walking so great today. Not doing a whole lot. He's gonna take a day, take it easy. But
Nice out.
it's beautiful out. Of course, it would have to be nice out today. It's supposed to be. They said it was supposed to be in the 90s today. And it may very well get that way later on today. But we went up yesterday, and I think that's what messed him up. We went yesterday and got our fencing. We got 2 rolls, 330 feet per roll. That is the sheep and goat fencing that we've used for the pen so far. The girls think they need
Something to eat.
us to walk over there, but we're not. We're gonna walk up here. I think we've changed our plans a little bit. We got to really thinking about it, and we think we're gonna put the boys behind a cattle panel, do a pen for them just in cattle panel. It's a lot stronger. You know, we've had bucks before, and we know that they're, you know, can be escape artists, especially during rut. But Cash is all into himself. He is a powerful, powerful buck, and we've got to have him behind solid fencing because we don't want him escaping and something happening to him. We've got dogs, we've got coyotes, we've got all kinds of animals around us, and anyway, so keeping him protected, keeping the bucks protecting all the goats is important, but he seems to need.
Can't wait to move everything, all the goats up here so we can start on the garden. The garden started.
Yeah. Get it
Nice.
prepped for next year is what he's saying.
Yeah.
But kind of change things up a little bit. The boys aren't moving far. We're going to be putting their pen right here by this tree. This is the lower pasture. And we're going to purchase 16 panels. Each panel is 16 feet long. So they're going to have 4 panels on each side, 4 sides. So that's going to be 64 square on each side. So that'll give them plenty of room right here. And this is the high spot. It doesn't wash out right here, so they'll be fine. But they'll have that little bit of a shade tree.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Hey, boys. They're like, what's up with this rain? Okay, so here is our conundrum. Do we fence in this whole pasture and just give it to the girls? We would have enough fencing for it. Or do we section off one area and start there and then grow it later on? To fence it would be just running that rolled fencing that we showed you down there all along the existing fence line. It would save us in T-post because we would just put T-post in between. What'd you say, there's 12 feet?
12 feet in between.
Yeah, there's 12 feet in between all these T-posts, and we don't like the 12 feet. We'd do 6 feet. So we would just plop one more T-post in between and run the fencing all the way around to right before that tree, because this is where it gets real wet and soupy. It's like a lagoon type area, and so we would run it to that T-post right before that tree and come this way. And so they would have this whole pasture.
It's quite a bit.
It is a lot. But went yesterday and got some poles, got lots more T-posts. I think we've got 60 in there to start with, and 3 gates. We still need to get a 12-foot gate, but we're not going to open up this whole bottom pasture for the boys. They will just have an area down there, a nice size area, bigger than what they've got. What do they have right now?
It's 16 by 16 by 16.
So we're quadrupling it, which is plenty. 2 of those boys are wethers, and they will be going to new homes. So it will just be the 3 bucklings, or 3 bucks. But that is what we're thinking. Jeff came out yesterday, which again is lending to his issues today, and weed-eated the whole fence line to clean it up, get it ready for fencing. So anyways,
look how fast the clouds are
I know, they're just skipping right along.
going.
Whenever I was listening to the news this morning, of course, because we had gotten the alerts on our phone that there were severe storms moving in the area, and then I got an alert that hail, well, anytime in the summer you get hail, you know, you want to make sure that there's no tornadic activity. And so we turned on the TV, and there wasn't. They even downgraded it from severe to major storm. And anyways, it was, they said the storm was moving through so fast that, and it didn't, I mean, it dumped an inch of rain in about 45 minutes, and it was through, it was done. So, but they said 90 degrees today.
What was it yesterday, 95?
Yeah, they said a high of 94, 93 or 94 today, and like I said, we haven't even hit 80, and it's 11 o'clock. So
It's nice out.
if it does warm up today, it's going to be humid. But anyways, we just wanted to bring you guys up and show you some of the changes that we had mentally made, and
We are getting there.
we are getting there. I think we're gonna bring the boys up before we're gonna move the boys before we move the girls. I will feel a lot better if I know that Cash is behind a secure fence. I catch myself stopping and looking out the window to make sure that he's secure. He is in full rut. He is stinky. He is a stinky boy. And I'm not worried if he were to get in and breed one of the does. That doesn't concern me. It concerns me more if he gets out and gets hit by a car or attacked by a dog or something. I just couldn't have it. We will eventually fence all this in back here. We're going to run a fence straight across to the other side. So if they do get out, they would have a harder time actually getting out of the property. So anyways, he needs to go in and put his feet up. I told him I wanted to come out and do a short video, and so he was in lounge pants, and he had to put on jeans because, you know, he can't be seen in lounge pants, but he needs to go in and put his feet back up and get comfortable and get over this. There's too much that we need to do. Just need to take it easy and not overdo it like he did yesterday. So anyways, we're gonna cut this short and wish you all a happy Sunday, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and
Everyone have a good day.
see you later.